My name is Julia Gentry, and welcome to the Dream On podcast. And today I'm excited that you're joining me because I have a very special guest, which doesn't look like Daddy, Travis Gentry. You don't look like Daddy. Where's Daddy?
He is downstairs, probably working out.
He's working out, okay. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I have with me Nixon Gentry, who is one of our little buddy boos, one of 5. And how old are you, Nixon?
5.
You're 5. And you're here with me today on our podcast?
Mm-hmm.
This is very exciting. I'm glad that you're here. What do you want to talk about today?
God and Jesus and the elf and Santa.
We want to talk about God and Jesus and the elf and Santa with you today. Now, depending on when you are listening to this episode, could it have really interesting relevance? Is that a word? Relevance. That's a word. No relevance if you're listening in July, unless it does. Or maybe you're listening to this right after the holidays or as you're sliding into the holidays. This is free to you, no additional charge, a conversation between Nixon and I around the idea of Christmas, Santa and the elf, and how it relates to God and Jesus. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So can you tell me what happened this year at Christmas? Who came to our house that's never been to our house before? Santa. And who did he send ahead of him?
Presents.
The presents. But what was the name of the little guy who hid in a spot every single day?
Snowball.
Snowball. We had a little elf come every single day. Tell me about Snowball. Tell me about this process.
He watches us all day long, and he can see us and hear us only in the house.
Only in the house. So one day you just woke up and he was here?
Yeah.
And so tell me some of the spot, and then every day you wake up and he's in a new spot.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me some of those spots?
He was up in there.
On top of our podcast wall?
Yeah, sitting right there. And he was right there, and he had a string, and he was holding on to it, and then he was in the fridge.
He was in the fridge?
Mm-hmm.
Was he cold in the fridge?
No, because he lives in the Arctic.
Oh.
He lives in the North Pole.
He lives in the North Pole, so that probably felt good to him then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any other spots that you thought were really funny?
Mm-mm.
No. I thought that the one that was really cool was when he was at the top of the Christmas tree.
And one more thing.
What?
He had it in the LOL house.
He hid in our LOL house. This elf was super creative. So this was the first time that the elf has ever been to our house, right?
Yes, but we want a different elf. We want a girl elf.
Oh, next year you want the girl elf. Okay, got it. Okay, so every day it was kind of fun to get up and to see where is this elf going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And this elf came every single day leading up to Christmas time, right?
Yes.
And then what happened on Christmas? Where does the elf go?
He goes back to the North Pole, and he doesn't come back until the next Christmas.
Okay, and then so who comes on Christmas?
Santa.
And what does Santa bring?
Present.
Presents. And what kind of presents did you get this year?
I got remote control. I got a toothbrush. I got candy. And I got a TV.
A TV?
Yeah, a TV.
You don't need a TV.
Yes, we do.
Oh, you do?
And I got a video game.
You got video games. That seems like a really generous Santa to give you those things.
And a beanbag.
A beanbag? That means that he gave you a lot of things that you wanted, not just needed, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so here we are one day driving down the street, and Nixon and I decided we wanted to start talking about Santa and the elf. And can you tell me what you all of a sudden learned about Santa and the elf?
So Santa can hear inside and outside. He can hear anywhere. And when at nighttime, the elf goes back to the North Pole and tells Santa if you're bad or good.
Okay. And so Santa can hear everywhere, inside and outside your house.
Yes.
What can the elf hear?
He can only hear inside, and he can see. only if you're in front of him,
Okay.
or if you're like upstairs, he can see.
Okay.
And if he had it on this string, and my dad almost touched him with his head.
Okay, so now tell me, your cute little brain, what that put together is how are the elves and Santa like angels in God?
Like God can hear like Santa,
Tell me more about that.
and
God can hear like Santa. What does that mean? What can God hear?
he can hear everywhere.
Everywhere. So he can hear us right now?
Mhm.
Can he hear that person that's outside right now?
Yeah.
Can he hear Malachi and Aslan doing school right now?
Yeah.
Can he hear your friend Ish all the way in Africa?
Yeah.
Can he hear Violetta's family all the way in Colombia?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay, so God can hear everything and everyone.
But Santa can hear a long way.
Okay. So, but God is
But
really...
God can hear everywhere.
But God can
Santa,
hear.
yeah. And Santa has a daughter too.
Santa has a daughter?
Yeah.
Who's his daughter?
I went with Violetta and I saw her daughter.
Oh, you saw the daughter?
Yeah.
So who is God's sons and daughters? He's thinking. For those of you who aren't watching on YouTube right now, he's deep in thought. If Santa has a daughter, who is God's sons and daughters? You and me. You and me are God's sons and daughters, right? Okay, so now tell me about the elf. And how is that like an angel?
The elf, he is smaller than Santa. Santa is bigger,
Okay.
and the elf is small.
Okay.
Because the elf, if he was like big in Santa, but he was still an elf, he couldn't hide because he's too big.
Okay, so he sends his elf, which is, who does God send?
He sends an elf.
No, remember that Santa sends his elf, so who does God send to hear us in the room?
Us.
Angels.
Angels.
Angels. So tell me about the angels.
The angels, you can't see them, but they're like up in the sky.
They're always with us, like the elf,
Yeah,
right?
but the elf doesn't come back. He's not here anymore.
No, but are angels with us
Uh-huh.
all the time? So what you're telling me is that Santa comes once a year. How often does God come?
A lot.
A lot. And the elves come only, a handful of days before Christmas.
Yeah.
When are the angels with us?
Everywhere.
Everywhere, all the time. So really, is Christmas more about God and the elves, or is Christmas more about, is Christmas more about Santa and the elves, or is Christmas more about God and angels?
God and angels.
God and angels, and then Santa and the elves
Yeah,
are just a fun...
because Christmas is celebrating Jesus, not giving presents.
Stop it. Tell me more about that. What did we do this year?
So we celebrate Jesus and we had a cupcake, but we thought of something. Santa wouldn't want a cupcake, he wants cookies.
Totally.
And he made a big mess.
He did. So much to unpack here. So this year, our family decided we are really going to honor what Christmas is about, which is about Jesus' birthday, right? So we threw him a birthday party.
Yeah.
Cupcakes. Did you like the cupcakes? Those were the most colorful cupcakes I've ever seen. Which one was your favorite?
I don't know.
You don't know? Well, we threw a birthday party for Jesus to honor him. And then we gave presents just like the wise men gave Jesus presents, right?
Yeah.
They gave him gold and frankincense and myrrh, and we gave each other presents.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. So the cool part about what we've learned about the Christmas story is it doesn't just happen on Christmas, it happens all year long.
And it comes to snowing to Santa.
Yeah.
Summer to fall.
That's right, good. And so then all year long, we have God with us and angels with us in the room and everywhere.
Yeah.
That's amazing. We should tell that to everybody. Should we tell these people to click subscribe and like, and don't forget to share it with someone. Share this Christmas revelation all year long, no matter it's winter or summer
or Christmas
or fall. Share it, share it, share it.
And you can build snowmans on winter.
That's right. And tell the world that God is with us all the time, and angels are in the room with us every day, huh?
And every night.
And every night.
Yeah.
Yes.
But if you do bad things, Satan celebrates. If you do good things, God celebrates.
Say that again. So if you do bad things, Satan celebrates. And if you do good things, God celebrates. So who do you want to have a party, God or Satan?
God.
So what does that mean?
Because God is good and he sends angels, but Satan is good, not bad, because he's a snake.
So he's not good, he's bad. So he's a snake. So we want to do good things to make God celebrate, right?
Yeah.
So when you do good things, God celebrates. And when you make a wrong choice, the enemy, Satan celebrates. So who do we want to celebrate?
God.
God. Go
And
God.
Jesus.
Go Jesus. Make heaven have a party by the way that you live your life, right? Kind of like your hair. Can we talk about your hair? It looks like a party.
Yeah.
Did you do that today in preparation for this podcast?
No, Bioletta.
Oh, Violetta did. Looks
Yeah,
amazing.
and Zion did better designs here. Looks like he did blue, yellow, red, and orange.
Oh my! Why did you pick those colors?
Because I just like them.
They're your favorite colors. Is there anything you want to say to our listeners before we go, Nixon? No? Well, we hope you enjoyed today's special episode as we looked at the beauty of God being in all things and angels being with us in every room, that it's kind of like Christmas every day.
Yeah. It feels like Christmas.
Feels like Christmas every day.
Yeah.
We love you, community, and we pray that this episode brings a smile to your face and some joy to your heart.
And we will do it again.
And we'll do it again. Until next time, dream on.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Also, give us a thumbs up.
And give us a thumbs up. Good job. How'd that feel?
Good.
Good? What should we talk about next time? You don't know? Should we talk about the fact that Daddy's blender is going on in the background? Does he know we're recording a podcast? Maybe tell Daddy that we're doing a podcast, so he's supposed to be quiet. He's not listening to our rules, is he?
But we're done.
Zion was quiet, though.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty amazing. He's generally not really that quiet.
Yeah.
We have to think of a cover for the thumbnail.
What's a thumbnail?
What's a thumbnail? That's a good question. Should we ask Google? Google, what's a thumbnail? You don't know? You gotta know. This is your show. Let's just give a wave. Like that. Well, I'm glad that you joined me today. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.